105.5 Hits FM, Taylor B along with you. And he missed National Manatee Day, so he's in. Hey, Daddy B, what's going on?
Hey, it's me, Daddy B, and it's Friday.
It's actually Friday. You know, that's how you pronounce it.
Oh, is that right? Is that what all the cool kids are doing these days?
Oh, I don't know. I'm doing it. I wouldn't say I'm a cool kid, but I give it a good go. Now, I can't believe you didn't drop by on Wednesday. It was your National Day.
It's a very important day, but I'm a little bit disturbed that it's just Awareness Day and it's not a national holiday in the U.S.
Well, I'm sure the manatee clinics in Florida who actually rehab the manatees appreciate Manatee Appreciation Day because it brings awareness to what they do.
Good people doing good work.
They help those manatees who are hurt by the weekend warriors.
You know what the manatees really need?
What?
They need the Queen on their side.
The Queen, like Queen Elizabeth?
I'm telling you, that Queen Elizabeth, she does things first rate. You know that she has 165 dairy cows?
Really?
Yeah, I mean, everybody knows she's one of the biggest landowners in the world, but she has 165 dairy cows, and they sleep on water beds.
Stop. Is this your cow fact you had to tell me?
I'm telling you about cows. I mean, they have it good. 165 of them, and they have individual water pillows, water beds for these cows to sleep on.
I love how you mistake them for people because that's pretty much something we would expect people to sleep on.
I mean, it's ridiculous. I want to know what's going on at that castle. I mean, water beds for cows? What's next?
Are you signing up to be one of those cows' best friends so you can have a water bed?
Listen, if that's what it takes, I'd be all over it for sure.
Now I have a question for you. What did the sunburnt manatee say?
What did the sunburnt manatee say? I have no idea.
Man, a t-shirt would have been nice. You cut me off before my joke. I was dying to tell you that one because I searched up manatee jokes while I was waiting for you to come over, and man, they're not good.
No, absolutely not.
And all of them pretty much go, man, I'd like a tea. Not funny.
No, not funny at all. We've crossed the line now with the manatees.
We have. I'm glad you can appreciate that.
Taylor.
Dad.
Do you believe in extraterrestrials?
Oh, here we go. I don't know.
You don't know if you believe in aliens or not?
I actually don't.
You don't. So you just think that we're the only people in this vast universe?
I wouldn't say that. I just don't know.
Then how do you explain the amazing technological advances we made in the last 25 years on the planet?
Science.
Okay, then where was science for the 300 years before that? Do you want to know how stupid people are?
How stupid?
Guess what colonial Americans were using for toilet paper before toilet paper was invented?
A leaf.
You would think that maybe something soft like a leaf would be used.
It was a rock, wasn't it?
You know, some cultures use rocks. Some cultures use clay. Some were smart and used sponges on a stick. But the colonial Americans were using corn on the cob.
Stop.
I am not kidding you.
Oh my goodness.
Who thinks about corn on the cob? And these are our ancestors not too long ago. You know, it was only about the 1900s when we were really using toilet paper and indoor plumbing. So before that, I mean, what do you do? So I've dug a hole. Now I guess I'll use that corn over there. I mean, corn on the cob.
Where did you get this data
It's
from?
just, again, I was at Costco on the weekend and I picked up one of those, 500 roll bags of toilet paper. And I thought, we won a birth lottery in this side of the world by being able just to go into a store and buy all the luxuries. But what were people doing before they could use toilet paper? So I had to, of course, research it. And yes, corn on the cob. And what's worse is sometimes they would shuck the corn. So they would use the corn and just use the core part of it. And other times they would just use the whole cob. I guess they were desperate to go or something. But why wouldn't they just use the leaves on the corn? Why the whole cob? I don't get it. So there must be aliens on this earth because those are the people we came from just 100 years ago.
I love how that was the whole alien story. I thought you were going to go into something like I spotted a UFO or something like that.
Oh, I wish.
But it amazes me how you can go to Costco, look at toilet paper, and fall down this kind of rabbit hole of information.
Well, I mean, doesn't everybody have these kind of thoughts? Where does this stuff come from, and what did we do before it?
I mean, every once in a while, I'm sure, but do they really go in depth and research it the way you have? I don't know.
I will say this. Google is a wonderful thing. You can find out anything and everything. So whatever's on your mind, just Google it, and you'll be surprised.
And you'll learn something new, or you can just keep listening to this segment because my dad always has something random to say.
I can promise you that anybody's listening will not look at corn the same way ever again.
No, I'm actually a little grossed out, but the real question is, are you going to try it?
Absolutely not. Like, I can understand the little bumps in the corn cob are good for traction or something, but
I don't know.
I'm really not. No, it's the last thing I think of when I see a cob of corn.
Yeah, I'm picturing it, which is disturbing me at the same time. And I really wish I didn't have this information in my head right now, but I do. And this is not, you need to stop going to Costco. That's what really the moral of the story is. You have a Costco addiction.
Well, I mean, there's so many other things that we have to explore, but yeah, let's let that one sink in for a little while.
Well, thank you so much for joining me today, Dad, and teaching us about the origins of corn as toilet paper.
No problem. Can't wait to hear what I say next week.